Welcome, Mayo Spartan hockey fans, to this contest between the Winona Windhawks and your own Mayo Spartans. Dimming the lights as the Spartans just about to make their way onto the ice. Spartans coming off a 5-1 loss to Northfield, looking to rebound against this Winona Windhawks team. And here they come, led by goaltender Colton Brandt, out onto the ice.
Yeah, Winona's coming into this game 11-12-1 on the season. Looking at recent matchups, you should have a competitive game. I know just last weekend, Century beat Winona 3-2 in overtime. So we should have a competitive game today. Looking at some stats, looks like stat leaders for Winona. We have number 43, Paxton Raymond, leading the team in points with 28 points, followed by Caden Grass with 23 points and Brennan Hines at 21 points.
So we'll tune in for the announcer starting lineup. Good to see Noah Hagan back in the lineup.
Kind of hard to see in the stream right now. The Spartans are sporting their commemorative yellow Savannah Banana themed jerseys tonight. So, Mark, were the Spartans ever that color yellow?
I do not remember this color yellow growing up, but I may have blocked it out of my memory. That may have been a... All right, here we go for the face-off. 17-minute periods. Jacob Canfield in for the draw. He'll win it cleanly back to Sean Daniels. Takes a check, and they get it down deep into the Windhawks zone. They come up the near side boards. Another big, heavy check there. Jesse Hendrickson hauled down. No call there. As Sean Daniels retreats, gives it up in the slot. Shot saved by Colton Brandt, and it's cleared to the side. Hendrickson takes a check, and he gets it out through the neutral zone. Giving pressure is Ollie Birch. As Winona treats around their net, now reverses course, looking to break out up the near side boards. In to apply some pressure is Daniels. He takes a check as he's knocked off the puck, and Winona will clear it. And that'll go the length of the ice, picked up by Villarama. Villarama looking for the stretch pass up to Kaz Marzinski, finds him. He takes a check from behind, gets it in low and deep as Gargolo applies the pressure on the far side. Kept in by Villarama. That one's blocked now and makes its way out through the neutral zone, and the DDD pass comes on over to Hodge, who sends it up for Kaz Marzinski, and that'll be an ice as it just misses the mark, and we'll get a face-off inside the Spartan zone to the near side of Spartan goaltender Colton Brandt. 15:53 remaining in the first period. In for the draw. And immediately tossed.
He was doing this in the JV game too. Calls the face-offs circle infractions early and often.
That's a check from behind, no call. Picked up by Winona. They go D to D, looking for the deep dump in. Pinned into the boards. There's a scrum for it in the corner. Kicked out now and picked up there by Wyatt Brady. Sent right back down into the zone by the Windhawks defenders. Daniels picks it up. He'll chip it out through the neutral zone, picked up by the Windhawks. They are to D.
And we're going to the box immediately. That could be a major.
So unfortunately, we're going to go to the penalty box early. It'll be Wyatt Brady. And the Windhawk that he checked is still on the ice. We hope he's okay.
Seemed to start a lot of the games on the penalty kill within the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's not what we really want to be doing, but it does seem to be a theme of the year.
Yeah, another 5-minute penalty to start the game. And it was a defenseless hit. Wyatt kind of came in from the backside and got up high on him even. So definitely warrants a 5-minute penalty.
And he skates off the ice as he'll go and get looked at by the trainers, and concussion protocol in force. You just hate to see that. It's uncalled for away from the play, and it doesn't help your team. So with 15:08, the Spartans will be on a 5-minute penalty kill. And the Windhawks win the draw. They go half wall, looking to go cross ice. That one's blocked in front, now down into the corner. They work it up to the half wall, now working out of the corner, picking it up, sending it out to the point. Now down along the top of the circle, near side. That one, pass attempt, misses the mark, but it's out to the point. Down along the dot. And fans on it, goes behind the net. Now they're
that came out of the zone.
That'll be an offsides. So 30 seconds gone in the penalty kill. And Spartans just outside their zone. Taking the draw will be Fionn Piddock. He wins it cleanly. Back to Villarama. He wings it off the boards. Intercepted there by the Windhawks defenseman. He reverses course, looking cross-ice to his defensive partner. That's Paxson. He has the most points for the Windhawks this year. His pass is errant, and that will be picked up by Villarama, and he's able to chip it out to the neutral zone. He had a handle on it momentarily. Sorry, that was Kellen Huey. And then lost the handle on it, and here comes Paxson the other direction. He gains the line. Down into the corner for the Windhawks. His drop pass is intercepted by Canfield. He sent it to Birch, and that one's just off the mark, forcing the goaltender for the Windhawks to play it. That backhand pass is collected and sent down into the Spartan zone, but it'll be an icing. And we'll get a face-off short-handed with 3:38 remaining in the penalty kill, 13:45 in the period. Deep in the Windhawks zone. In to take the draw is Canfield. Windhawks win the draw and control as they circle back behind their net. Lose the handle on it momentarily. Birch applying the pressure. They escape him. That passes up off the red line boards, neutral zone, and sent right back down into the zone of the Windhawks as they look to break out. Now skating it through the neutral zone. They gain the Spartan line around the back of Colton. Brandt now intercepted.
Good stick by Hagen, and he's getting hooked.
He sends it up to Daniels. Daniels with the head of speed, and he gets hooked. No call there either, as he takes a huge fall into the boards. He was hauled down, and no call. And this is maybe a continuation of what was going on in the JV game. There were really no penalties called. And they let him play kind of loose here tonight. Puck comes all the way down into the Spartan zone, into the corner. There's a battle for it out of the corner. Finally, Hagen sends it out through the neutral zone. After it is Hendrickson. They escape him, then lose the handle on it. Hagen sends it right back down the end of the ice, and there'll be 2:12 remaining on the penalty kill as the Spartans get a couple fresh skaters out onto the ice. They evade Max Gargolo's pressure and send it up over the blue line. Now back to the point. Paxson walks the line, long shot there. That one's gloved down by Colton Brandt. And we're going to face off to the near side of the Spartan goaltender with 12:01 remaining in the first period.
Minute 53 remaining in the penalty kill.
Winning the draw there is Villarama. He gets it over to Kazmarzinski, who loses the handle on it, and Windhawks send it back down into the corner. Villarama back over to Hodge. Hodge looking up ice. His pass is off the mark, but no icing. On the penalty kill, shorthanded opportunity here for Kazmarzinski. He loses the handle on it for a second, backhands it, and the Winona Windhawk goalie will cover up. And we're going to face off to the near side of the Windhawk goaltender with 11:39 remaining in the first, 1:31 remaining in the penalty kill. In to take the draw now is Gavin Clark. He's got Sean Daniels behind him. Windhawks win the draw, but Clark after it. Applies some pressure. Daniels able to keep it in, steal the puck, and he'll send it down low. Now pinching in. Windhawks gain the line back into the Spartan zone as they wheel around the net, out to the point. Long shot there, misses the mark high and wide. And that'll go them all the way around and out the Spartan zone, through the neutral. Now back into the Spartan zone, looking for the centering pass. Finds its way into the far side corner, now up the far side half wall as Windhawks looking to set something up. And they go back to the defense. This long shot there, misses the mark. Picked up on the hash marks, sent in low. kept to the outside there by Dinsmore. Now far side pass off the mark, and Sean Daniels just takes an unbelievable check from behind, and they will call that. And
let's go to the box for a cross check. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 26 seconds, and then the Spartans will be on the power play for about a minute and a half.
so out there 4-on-4 right now, Fionn Piddock. And taking the draw. And here they come the other direction. Liam Birch out there with Hagen and Ollie Bassano, and they'll send that the length of the ice. This will be a face-off inside the Winhawks zone. And hopping out onto the ice now, Ollie Birch, Canfield, Daniels, and Hagen. Winhawks win the draw. They come around their own net. Poked away. Opportunity here for Canfield. He centers it. That one's broken up in the slot, and they look to come the other direction. Sent back up the boards here to Ollie Birch. Ollie Birch on an opportunity. That's a pad save. Low blocker side. Spartans control, looking to get it through the slot. Hendrickson picks it up at the point. He'll send it in low. Clark looking to get it over to Birch. Picked up at the half wall by Canfield. Looking at the point. Daniels walks the line, gives it back to Canfield. He loses the handle on it, and the Winhawks come the other direction. He's got to be careful with his stick. Daniels able to defend there. Skating up ice is Hendrickson. He'll make one man miss. Here's Clark. He has a puck knocked away from him now at the top of the circle shot, and that one's gloved down and just wide. And the Winhawks will send it the length of the ice. Now Spartans on the power play for 47 more seconds. That's fielded by Colton Brandt. Picked up behind the net. Given up to Daniels. He streaks up the near side boards. Gains the line. Drop pass back to Hodge. Hodge looks for Gargolo. Top of the circle shot and a save. That one's batted down and was in the slot momentarily and finally cleared by the Winhawks. And back to retrieve it will be Joseph Villarama. Picked up by Daniels behind the net. Ethan Daniels streaking up the far side boards. He'll dump it in deep. Played by the Winhawks goaltender. Looks to come up the far side boards and out. Intercepted there by Sean Daniels at the line. Now to Hodge on the near side. Looking up top. He'll do a little scissors play with Daniels. Cross to the top of the circle. Shot and a save by the Winhawk goaltender. Good opportunity there on Hodge's slapper. Daniels now sends it down low. After it is Clark. He applies some pressure. Spartans able to hold the line at least for a second. And Gargolo now working with Clark. They gain the handle on it. Spartans hold the line at least for a second. Now it's sent the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing as the penalty expired. And the Spartans will get a face-off inside the Winhawk zone. 5 aside now with 7:57 remaining in the first period. Out on the ice, Wyatt Brady, Henry Kalura, and it's Gavin Clark. Puck will want to run around the boards. Ali Bassano keeps it in. Clark takes the check. Now it's down into the corner. Kalura looking to lay a heavy hit. He falls down to his knees, but picked up there by Brady. He was working against his man. Overskates the puck there. And out to the point. Hagen walks the line. He goes D to D to Bassano. Bassano's shot near side. As they battle in front, the goaltender will cover up, and we'll get a face-off to the far side of the Winhawk goaltender with 7:28 remaining in the first period. 0-0. Spartans right now on the scoreboard faring better in the shot department. Out shooting the Winhawks 6-2. Theon Piddock into the circle for the Spartans. He's with Kellen Huey and Liam Birch. Face off into the dot. Liam Birch sends it out to the point. That's Villarama. Gets a shot. Stick save into the corner. Birch after it. He applies some pressure and makes him reverse course. Theon Piddock now and Villarama looking to hold the line. Windhawks sneak out, but it's collected there by Liam Birch, and Hodge sends it in deep. Nearly a fumble on the play by the goaltender, but they are able to reverse course and come out of the zone. Kellen Huey picks it up, loses the handle on it, and the Windhawks come the other direction. Kellen now picks the pocket the other direction, sent it up to Piddock, who was looking for Hendrickson. That's behind him, and it'll be an icing. So we'll come all the way back down into the Spartan zone. 6:48 remaining in the first period. 0-0. Canfield in for the draw, and he'll immediately get tossed. And Henderson will come in to take it for him. And they sneak around the back of the net. Dinsmore after it behind the net. He sends it over and finally finds Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking up ice. He has it poked away from him. So he'll come right back down into the zone. Hendrickson up the near side, loses the handle on it, and they'll send it right back down low into the corner. Picked up by Sean Daniels. He looks up ice. They'll find a breaking Birch. Birch looking to get it cross ice to Hendrickson. Shots off the mark. Now Birch with the shot and the goal.
Beautiful play there.
Yeah, great play by Canfield. Stepped in and was able to intercept it. He sends it right across to Ollie Birch, who was right on the doorstep. And he'll bury it for the Spartans' first goal. 1-0 Spartans. Yeah, he just...
Yeah, good vision by Canfield to recognize Ollie Birch over there and moves it over.
Great read. He was able to steal the puck and make the pass all in one fluid motion. And the Spartans up 1-0 with 6:01 remaining in the first period. Face-off won by the Spartans, controlled by Gargolo. He sends it back to Villarama, gets it over to Hodge. And that one comes up the near side boards. Gargolo now looking for a streaking Villarama. They'll get that pass intercepted, and Hodge forced to retreat. He'll give it up to Kazmarzinski. He takes a check in the corner. Hodge sends it over to Villarama. Villarama looking up ice. Gargolo looking to grab that pass, but it's off his stick. Winona threatening out of the corner. That pass is off the mark, and here comes Kazmarzinski coming the other direction. Makes toe drag move around his defenseman, loses the handle on it, and the Windhawks come able to sneak it out through the neutral zone. Set right back down into the zone by Dinsmore. Into the corner they go. Pressure being applied by Ethan Daniels. They're able to hold the line with a shot from Clark. That shot is going to go up and over the glass. Looked like Kalura was going to have a chance at a goal there, but misses the mark there, and we'll get a face-off inside the zone. And Wyatt Brady in to take the draw. Face-off, one back to that's Daniels. He takes a big check at the blue line. Windhawks able to escape. They send it down into the Spartan zone, picked up by Kalura. He reverses course and gets it out to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Windhawks. They look to come right back into the Spartan end. Fielded by Colton Brandt behind the net. Picked up by Dinsmore. Reversed all the way back around the boards by Kalura, and they look to chip it out. But it stays in the Spartan zone. Picked up by Daniels. Daniels up to Kalura. Kalura looking to get it up to Brady. He slaps it back into the zone inadvertently. And now Daniels goes D to D, and they'll go back to Sean Daniels. Sean Daniels looking up ice. He'll chip it up off the glass and through the neutral zone. Now down into this Winhawks zone, applying the pressure there. Kellen Huey, they escape his pressure and will break out near side boards and ring it around. Brandt plays it again, picked up by Bassano. He's knocked off the puck. And there's a scrum for it out of the corner. Winhawks win the battle. A shot deflected. And Brandt fortunate to come up with that save. Off the deflection and bouncing puck, it ends up in Colton Brandt's glove with 3:46 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Spartans. Vian Piddock in for the draw. He wins it right behind him, picked up by Hagen, sent around the boards to Birch. That's Liam Birch. He's getting it up to Kellen Huey. Gets it over to Piddock. Piddock looking to center it. That one's blocked, and the Winhawks come the other direction, off the glass. And that'll go the length of the ice for an icing. Winhawks nearly had a 2-on-1. Just a bit far for the forward to catch up to. 3:27 remaining in the first period, and Spartans on top so far on 9 shots, 1-0. Face-off controlled by the Winhawks as they look to come through the neutral zone. That one's intercepted, and here comes Ollie Birch. Ollie Birch looking to make a drop pass to Hendrickson. Hendrickson down into the corner for Birch. A couple of checks being thrown, and finally the Winhawks end up with the puck as they skate it out through the neutral zone. And that one's sent into the zone, fielded by Brandt. Sent up there, far side boards by Birch. Chipped up by Hendrickson. On Canfield's stick now. He gets to the zone. Long shot there. Misses the mark. And that wraps around, and that's going to be fielded by Daniels, who gets it on over to Dinsmore. He'll send it right back to Daniels and up to Canfield. Canfield's pass just off the mark for Gargolo, but he touched it, so no icing. And Daniels holding the line for a second. Sneaks out, and Sean Daniels now skates back into the zone. Reverses to Gargolo. Gargolo's shot blocked off a pad of one of the defenders. And they look to chip it out, but that one's gloved down by Ethan Daniels. Down into the corner for Kaz Marzinski. Looking to come up the near side boards, but intercepted by Daniels. He makes a move on the half wall. Now it's now intercepted, but kept in by Bassano. Sent cross ice. The Winhawks pick it up at the faceoff dot, and they'll send it out of the zone. Takes a funny bounce. Hagen there for the Spartans. It's in the snow in front of the Winhawks bench. Finally, they pick it up, and they'll send it into the Spartan zone. Back to gather it is Bassano. He's looking for the stretch pass. That's off a Winhawk stick, and that'll hit the ceiling, and will be a face-off outside the Winona zone. And in to take the draw here, Wyatt Brady. He'll be with Clark and Kalura. Face-off won by Brady. Sent from Hagen on over to Bassano. Bassano sends it in deep after it's Brady. He was looking to center it as he was able to steal the puck away, but the Winhawks come the other direction through the neutral zone. After it's Clark, he bangs it off the boards. Hagen gets it on over to Kalura. Kalura skating up ice. Jumping up in the play is Hagen. They get it to Hagen, and it's off his backhand into the corner. Kalura unable to gather it behind the net, and the Winhawks come the other direction. Hagen holds the line, though. Good stick by Noah Hagen there. Kalura takes a hook, no call. Down
I think he got a call back here.
Oh, so he is going to call it.
Ace has got it.
So
called that from the far blue line.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see any of the other referees raising their hand, and so the Spartans will go on a power play for the last minute of this period and for the first minute of the second period. 58.3 seconds remaining. His penalty will go against number 42. That's Andrew Killian for the Winhawks. Puck comes out through the neutral zone, picked up by Sean Daniels. He'll give it up to Canfield. Jacob Canfield up through the neutral zone. Makes one man miss, now gains the line. Down along the dot, he'll reverse course and get it out to the point. Long shot there, blocked in front. Daniels holds the line, keeps it in. Pass from Birch out to Henderson, shot, and that one misses the mark just wide. It's a scrum for it behind the net. Now out to Daniels. Daniels' shot deflected in front as Hendrickson lost an edge in front or was chopped down in front and comes out now into the Spartan zone. Picked up there by Hendrickson. He'll send it cross ice for Hodge, who takes a big hit up high. Now it'll get sent right down into the Spartan zone, and that'll do it for the first period. Your Spartans up 1-0 against the Winona Windhawks, and we'll have a minute power play when we come back for the second period. And with that, we'll hear a word from our sponsors.
And we'll keep watching some senior videos. Seniors only have a few games left. We have tonight, tomorrow against Hastings, and then we roll into section playoffs next Thursday night.
So we'll see you back in 10. Enjoy the viewing.
When you buy a car from Penn's Automotive, sure, the lifetime powertrain warranty is important. You love the 7-day, 700-mile return policy, and the certified technicians and the on-site body shop let you know your vehicle is in good hands. But the real reason? The complimentary car washes with every vehicle. You know what's better than going through a free car wash? Going through it in the car, and we provide those too.
Hillers Flooring America, your flooring destination.
Whether you're looking for carpet, pre-finished wood,
ceramic tile, stone, laminates,
waterproof, luxury vinyl plank and tile.
Come to Hillers, 2909 South Broadway, where friends send friends.
My name is Jake Kirsch. I'm the Director of Performance here at ETS Rochester. We've been super fortunate to collaborate with Mayo boys hockey for the last 6 years since we came to town. We've served dozens of the athletes that came through that program that have gone on to do amazing things, and it's been awesome to facilitate their training and help set them up for success.
My greatest change has been my speed. I've gotten a lot quicker. I'm a goalie, so I get to the puck quicker. Overall, I just feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot stronger, more confident. Training at ETS is more like one-on-one with the coaches. In other places, it's normally just one coach and like 20 kids.
I feel like the coaches push us a lot more here than at like any other gym.
I'd say the atmosphere is more intense.
I like how we have our own sheet here at ETS, individualized for each person to help us get better at what we need to get better at.
Something that's super important with hockey players and the exposures they get throughout the year of always being on the ice and playing is taking care of their body, and we're super fortunate to be the ones helping keep their bodies resilient, strong, fast, so they can take the athleticism development that they've gotten with us and transfer it to the ice. So with hockey specifically, all the opportunity to play throughout the year where they're always on the ice takes a ton of wear and tear on their body. And so with us being able to individualize programs that are built out, whether they're in season, out of season, helps keep them fast, keep them strong, keep them resilient so they can handle the demands of sport.
Yeah, being here at ETS, really it feels like a family.
So from our team at ETS Rochester, we wish our Spartans good luck this year. Go dominate.
I'm Noah Hagan, I'm number 8, and I play defense.
Rock solid. That he's pretty stoic. He, for example, I think he he scores, gets a point, gets assist, barely celebrates. I think that resilience and steadiness is sort of what I'll remember him as. Also, it might have just happened. It's like as far as a play, he pounded that kid on Tuesday at the outdoor game, and he doesn't react. He'd come back, just kind of has this little wry smile, like he enjoyed that very much. We'll remember that one for quite a while.
Definitely this year beating Century, just losing to them the past 4 times, and all times I played them at Mayo, just being able to beat them this year was really fun.
I mean, you use words like rock solid. He's the same dude every day. His toughness, resilience, I mean, he gets drilled quite a bit. He pays the price. The guys around him see that stuff. He's one of those guys that's a leader more by his actions than his words. Those guys are pretty rare.
I would say just don't get discouraged at all during this season. I know it can be long sometimes, but stay positive and trust the coaches. They know what they're doing. So if you just trust them, you'll be able to grow and get better.
Yeah, talk way more. Say way more. You've earned the right to talk. You've earned the right to verbally lead. You're a smart, good guy. Speak up, big guy. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to take more risks. Get out of your comfort zone. There's a lot more to be found.
I'm Ollie Birch. I'm right wing and number 25.
I'm going to hyphenate the first two. Big, strong. But he strikes me more as a hugger. I will always remember him for his ability in front of the net to deflect pucks and sometimes it'll defy physics. I know he had one in the Kiwanis tournament last year where I think our defenseman shot the puck 5 feet wide and he deflected it backwards somehow. I don't know how he did it. He just has this incredible knack to get his stick on the puck in almost impossible ways.
My favorite hockey memory is beating Century this year.
I think his smile, like the dude has fun. He smiles. He's a happy guy. I can't help but kind of smile. When he starts giggling, it gives me this bizarre reminder of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Not that he's doughy at all. He's strong. But he's got that little giggle that is super contagious. And it just, again, guys that make every day fun are guys that we want around.
I would say be coachable for all the coaches you have.
He needs to talk more. He's got something to say, I can tell. He'll figure out how to use his voice. He's a good guy. He's a good guy you can tell through and through.
I'm Max Gargoyle. I'm number 9, senior, play left wing.
Cool guy. My favorite memory of Max. I look forward to these kind of things, so this could be a little cheeky here, but when they come back when they're a few years older, almost through college, I will point out his ever versatile ability to find a new excuse for being late or tardy. Hopefully by then he's figured that out. I will also say is another good memory of Max. He's always got a good joke, or he's always smiling, and he's I think in the room sort of the man, the guy that's making the work fun for the other guys.
My favorite hockey memory is probably sophomore year. Played Century in the section game, Grand 4. It was totally packed. It was a good time. Good hard-fought battle.
His ability to make it fun. I think he's having fun. He likes being with the boys. Just those guys just making the monotony of the day in, the day out practices are they're rare guys. I also will miss his hairstyle. I think he spends a lot of time doing his hair, and it looks exactly like mine would coming out of bed.
Keep your head up, come in with a good attitude. Trust the coaches and all the players. You might not be on the line you want to be or where you want to be in your sport, but just keep your head up, trust everyone around you. We're all here to support you.
Don't take any opportunity for granted. That's the serious one. The funny one is this, Max. Go buy the most expensive watch you can, the coolest one ever. It'll make you look cool, but it will also help you be on time.
Zoom into the mom tunnel down there. And we're back. Teams are taking the ice. Spartan moms have formed a mom tunnel near the locker room and getting your Spartans hyped up as they take the ice. Spartans are entering the second period up 1-0 against Winona. They'll be on the power play for the first minute and 2 seconds of the second period. shots are in favor of your Spartans, 9-3. Spartans spent 5 minutes early on in the first period killing off a major penalty to Wyatt Brady.
Well, welcome back, Spartan fans. Second period just about to get underway. Your Spartans ahead 1-0. And we'll be on a power play for the next minute and 2 seconds. Hopefully they can add to the scoreboard. Hopping into the face-off circle will be Ethan Daniels. He'll win it to Max Gargolo, who retreats into his zone. Now comes back out through the neutral zone, far side, dumps it in. After it is Kazmarzinski. He takes a check, and the Windhawks send it the length of the ice. Out to play it is Brandt. Brandt gives it up for Villarama, who will retreat back behind his net, picked up by Daniels. Up to Hodge. Hodge to Kazmarzinski. Down into the corner. They'll pick it up in the corner and go over to Hodge. Hodge looking for the centering pass to Daniels. His shot nearly redirected by Gargolo. That just misses wide. And looking to get it back out to his brother. But it's poked, checked away, and Sean Daniels forced to retreat. They'll give it over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson looks up ice. He gains the red line and will send it in. Sorry, that's Hagen. Now Windhawks full strength, so we'll skate 5 aside now. 15:54 remaining in the period. That shot is deflected up and into the roof. So we'll get a face-off, I believe, inside the Spartan zone, and that's the call the referees make. So Spartans unable to capitalize on that power play, but did have some chances. And they'll find face-off inside their zone. Face-off poked ahead. Canfield with a breakaway opportunity here. And the cleanup with Jesse Hendrickson. So Canfield makes the move. He's looking to do a Kucherov, I think, through the
I don't know if that was a move or if he lost. It kind of looked like he was trying to tuck it in far side.
Hendrickson hustles up. He finds it on the doorstep, and it's 2-0. I think he was doing the Coochie. I think he was looking for a little Kucherov between the legs. The goalie doesn't bite her. He's just off the pad. But look at Hendrickson hustle up, pick it right off the pad and up and over the goaltender's outstretched pad. And 2-0 Spartans. Windhawks into the Spartan zone. Picked up behind the net by Bassano. Canfield was looking to chip it out, unable to do so, so Bassano will send it over to Hagen. Hagen stretch pass up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson gains the line. He had Canfield with him. They go into the corner. Spartans still with control, and that pass is poke checked away and will go the length of the ice. Brandt plays it over to Bassano, and Bassano now in his own zone. He fans on that one. He'll send it back to Hagen. Hagen able to pick it up behind Brandt. Sends it up the far side boards. They chip it up to Brady. Brady up through the neutral zone. Wyatt Brady across the red line. He'll get it into the zone. Takes a check, and then another one from the back. Kalura laying a heavy hit, but the pass comes out through the neutral zone, picked up by Hodge. His long stretch pass is tipped, so no icing. And Spartans go right back down to work on the forecheck. A couple of Spartans skate away from it. The puck was laying there in the corner. And that one's poked up and out by the Windhawks. Hodge defending. And the Windhawks beat him and get a shot on Colton Brandt, who's able to steer it wide. Now Spartans pick it up behind their own net. Coming up the near side, Kalura gains the red line. He'll shoot it on in. The Windhawks goaltender steps out to play it. Nearly intercepted there by Fionn Pittock. But the Windhawks are able to escape the zone. Finally, Liam Birch with a good stick. He'll send it back into the Windhawks zone. Picked up behind the net. Pittock applying some pressure. And they're able to chip it up and out. Kellen Huey now picks it up at the blue line. He'll evade his forechecker. Send it D to D, and we'll get it to Liam Birch. Back to Kellen Huey. Now intercepted from him, but poke checked away by Daniels. Huey had it for a second. Gave it up to the Windhawks, and now it's back on Daniels' stick. He looks for his brother, who gets it on up to Birch, and he chips it into the zone. After it is Ethan Daniels and Kaz Marzinski. They evade that forecheck, but Gargolo there, he was able to apply some pressure to keep it in at least for a second. But picked up by the Windhawks off the half wall and sent down into the Spartan zone, collected by Bassano, who looked with a spinorama pass and fanned on it. Now Daniels with it. Looking to chip it up and out. That one's blocked down in the slot. Now coming the other direction is Kaz Marzinski. He sends it into the zone. Gargolo after it. And now Daniels. He tips it back. Shot from the point. That one's blocked. And scrum forward in the corner. Gargolo breaks a stick. And he'll head to the bench. Ollie Birch sends it into the corner. It's behind the net. Windhawks lose the handle on it for a second. Go D to D. And now skated out of their own zone. Good stick there by Canfield to poke it away from Paxton, but he gains it right back again. Now another check. Behind the boards. D pass. Now Birch streaking down the near side. He's got a man with him. That was Hendrickson. That one just wide. Birch picks it up again, sends it toward the net. That one just wide. Hodge picks it up along the half wall, sends it out to the point. Hendrickson over to Villarama. Shot and a save by the goaltender. Hodge with an opportunity. That one takes a funny bounce and ends up behind the net. Windhawks control.
Oh, nice job by Canfield.
Yeah, knocks him off the puck. And now the Windhawks gain control again. They send it out to the neutral zone. Villarama sends it back down in deep. After it's Kalura. Kalura will check his man into the boards. The stick's still on the ice there in the Windhawks zone. They're able to clear. And that'll be sent the length of the ice for an icing. And the Spartans applying some pressure.
Good opportunities for Spartans. Canfield line's really been clicking lately.
Able to generate a lot of quick, short passes in and around the slot. Off the forecheck, typically. But even their zone entries are good.
Yeah.
Oh, that one whistles wide there by Clark.
I'd like to see a little more distribution in our scoring. I think Canfield line has had the bulk of our goals the second half of the season.
So the Windhawks attempting to break out and struggling to do so as the Spartans pick it up. And here's a chance for Kalura. His pass. That one, they bang around at it around the net, and I can't see who took the second swipe on it. Henry Kalura looked like a shot pass.
Winona goalie made 2 or 3 really nice saves there in tight.
I think Gavin Clark there on the doorstep and just not quite able to send it home. And now it'll be Pittock, Liam Birch, and Kellen Huey up front for the Spartans. Hagen and Bassano on the points. Face-off won and controlled by the Windhawks. They come out 2-on-2. Now 3-on-2.
Oh, good stick by Huey.
That was a great stick. And it was held as he goes tumbling into the corner. Spartans able to collect it in the neutral zone, and that's Hagen getting it into the Windhawks zone. Deep into the near side corner. Big check there to keep it in by Bassano. But the Windhawks come up with the puck, and they'll skate it out. Gained the blue line of the Spartan zone. Looking to reverse course, but knocked off the puck there. Sent into the slot, and now backhanded it back into the slot. Finally, that's cleared by Bassano. He sent it over to Birch. He knocks it down, but Winhawks pick it up. Pinching is Birch. He just delivers an absolute haymaker. And the Winhawks pick it up behind the net. Gargolo looked to chop it down, but it escapes him and Villarama. Now Hodge with it at the red line. He skates up and gains the blue line. It's into the Winhawks zone. And the referee, I think he took a puck and went down hard.
Referee's down. Looks like he's in some visible pain there. I didn't see, did he take a puck?
It looked like he took a puck.
See if we can catch that on the replay.
You're looking to hold the line, and Hodge came up. He snuck down, and yeah, he took a puck.
Looks like he took it down low.
Yeah. Trainer out onto the ice. He's got his helmet off. He's onto his knees.
This is the second referee injury we had in a Spartan game this year.
They do wear pads, but you know, he can't cover everything. So I think he got a puck. And
seems to be okay.
None worse for the wear, and looks like he'll be dropping the puck in the Winhawks zone to the near side of the Winhawk goaltender. Spartans will get a change. And up front, it will be Daniels, Gargolo, and Kazmarzinski. Face-off won by Daniels to Villarama. Long shot there, deflected, and scores! And I'm not sure who's going to get credit for that goal. It's either Villarama, and it is going to be Joseph Villarama. I think Max Gargola was screening the goaltender, and Joseph able to sneak it under the blocker or around the blocker or through the blocker.
We'll see. Yeah, Gargola was right in front of the goalie. I don't know if it went off of him and in. We'll see if we can catch it on replay. Kind of tough to see.
I think it went right underneath the blocker. I'm not sure. It may have been deflected by one of the Winhawks, but Joseph Villarama going to get credit for the goal, and it's 3-0 Spartans. So scrum forward on the far side half wall, finally poked out by Oliver Burge. Giving chase is Canfield into the corner of the Winhawk zone. He delivers a big check. Winhawks pick it up inside the zone and skate it up through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Canfield. He sends it over to Daniels. And the Winhawks are going to get called for a slash.
Spartans will go up on the power play after a slash by Winona.
So Spartans will get a face-off inside the zone on the power play. 8:44 remaining in the second period. Up 3-0. And now a 2-minute power play. Unable to score on their first power play. Let's see if they can dial something up here. Canfield wins the draw. He'll collect it again himself. Walk the blue line. And that one's poked away from him. And the Winhawks nearly had an opportunity the other direction. That one's poked down by Hendrickson. Picked up by the Winhawks. Battling on the half wall. Now coming up through the neutral zone is Daniels. He'll dump it in. And he'll chase his own dump in, but picked up by the Winhawks, and he'll just send it the length of the ice to be played by Sean Brandt. Back to pick it up is Hendrickson.
Colton Brandt, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, you're Sean Brandt. Yes, that's right. And Sean Daniels now will send it in and hit the referee again.
He took another one?
On the near side blue line. Jeez, I don't know that he's going to ref another game. Here comes Ethan Daniels over to the blue line. Now the red. Now he chips it in and he'll get his own pass. Looking to get it back to the point. Villarama skates over and able to send it back down into the corner. Daniels with a backhand pass. Nobody home. He'll get it down to Hodge. Hodge gets it over to Kazmarzinski. His shot blocked in front and sent back out to the point. Now Hodge at the top of the circle. He'll get it over to Gargolo. It's off his skate. Now into the slot. Daniels with a chance at it. He'll get another chance at it. Couple of swipes at it, and nobody's quite able to gain control. Finally, Joseph Villarama able to pick it up. He's our last goal scorer. And that'll be sent up now to the near side boards for Kazmarzinski, who gets it over the line to Gargolo. Gargolo sends it in. Makes a move around a man, sends it to Clark. Clark sends it toward the net. That one redirect. Here comes Gargolo. That's on the redirect. Oh, and on the doorstep was Clark. And now there's a scrum in front of the net, and it looks like they're talking things over, maybe discussing some strategy. And we're going to face off to the far side of the Windhawk goalie after the fireworks settle down.
A couple of good chances by the Spartans in front of the net there.
And the Spartans' Wyatt Brady comes out onto the ice, and he'll win the draw. Back to Hagen. Long shot there. Redirect. And we're 5 aside now. And that one on the redirect by Gavin Clark is gloved down by the Windhawk goaltender, so we'll get a face-off to the far side of the Winona goaltender. Brady in for the draw again. Wins it cleanly. Shot by Kalura, just misses the mark, and he comes down around the top of the circle, takes a check, or just evades a check. Loses the puck, though, and the Windhawks pick it up and send it out through the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass, chipped in there by Clark. Brady after it, they evade him. And that's going to be a penalty by...
No? Okay, no. I thought for sure that would be a penalty.
He suck his knee out. That's a... typically called, but no call here. So the Spartans get away with one, and we'll get a face-off inside the Spartan goal zone.
Spartans have been doing a good job of face-offs this game. Been winning a lot of the draws.
Fionn Pittock into the circle there. Lost that draw. Daniel's able to skate over to the half wall. There's a scrum for it. Windhawks able to pick it up. They center it into the slot, back out to the point. That one's going to escape. No, it's no. It was no offsides. Birch able to get a little backhander there to Pittock. Now Kellen Huey. He reverses course with his spinorama pass. That one sneaks through the slot. Now a shot from Pittock. Sharp angle. Daniels with a shot off the pad. Kellen Huey now. His shot's blocked.
Nice shot by the fourth line, generating some offense.
Ollie Birch able to send it down to his brother. Liam Birch sends it around for Hodge. Hodge takes a check in the corner. And they send it around the far side corner. After it is Hendrickson. Windhawks there first, but Hendrickson able to push him off the puck. Still a battle for it. Out to the point now, Villarama. To Canfield, now down low. Back out to the point. Cross ice to Villarama. Long shot. That one just misses wide. Hodge out to Canfield. Canfield down low to Hodge. Hodge looking to center it. And that one's poked at by Birch, but unable to get it over the pad of the Windhawk goaltender, so we'll get a face-off inside the Windhawk zone again. Spartans threatening. Spartans have 21 shots to the Windhawks 5. Not sure that stat is quite right, but Spartans definitely have the more shots in this game. Ethan Daniels in for the draw. That face-off rung around the boards by the Windhawks, kept in there by Kaz Marzinski. Deflected in front, picked up by a Windhawk. Nearly poked away from him. And Gargolo almost able to hold the zone, but gets sent down into the Spartan zone, picked up by Hagen. He gets it over to Gargolo. Was behind him. And sent back down into the Spartan zone. Collected by Bassano, sent over to Hagen. Hagen looking up ice. Looking for Kaz Marzinski, but it's deflected off his stick and no icing. Bassano into the slot with his pass. And Hagen forced to retreat as he's bothered by one of the Windhawk forwards. Kahlua has a puck poked away from him, and that forces Brandt to make a save. And we're going to face off to the near side of the Spartan goaltender. And Spartans will get a change. It'll be Wyatt Brady, Cora. And can't quite see who the third forward is for the Spartans there. Sean Daniels looking to ring it around to Kahlua. Kahlua takes a check but gets it far side to Clark. Clark sends it in the zone. And here's an opportunity here for Wyatt Brady. It was through his legs. Kaz Marzinski with the shot. Wyatt Brady on the doorstep. Kahlua in for it. He has it for a second, then it hops his stick and picked up by the Windhawks. Now kept in by Brady. He takes a check. The Windhawks come the other direction. A skate past Brady. Hodge on the D.
Good stick.
He'll send it behind the net. Pick it up himself. Hodge with it will give it back to Daniels. Daniels reverses course to Hodge. Far side. That one's poked up and out. Clark with a check there. It's sent over to Kahlua. Kahlua takes a check but gets it out to the neutral zone. Now sent it into the Winona Windhawk end. Just outside the zone. And sent right back down into the Windhawks end. Kahlua giving the pressure. And now Fionn Pittock will overskate him and Liam Burge. And they'll get into the zone. Long shot there. Misses the mark wide and will be run around the boards out through the neutral zone. Rolling puck picked up by the Windhawks. They look to reverse course but intercepted there. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Shot and a save. Now the rebound. Another opportunity. Fionn Pittock with a shot and a save. Huey gloves it down. And that'll go for a hand pass. That'll come all the way down to the Spartans' end. As Kellen Huey sniped it out of the sky, but didn't maintain control. So hand pass is the call, and we'll face off inside the Spartan zone to the near side of Colton Brandt. 2 minutes remaining in the period. 3-0 Spartans. Face off.
Oh, good stick by, is that Hagen? Prevented that shot.
And something happening here.
I think their helmets are stuck together.
I don't see that often.
No. Occasionally the brackets on the side of the helmet get locked together.
So that was Ali Bassano in front of the net. So the referee whistles it dead, recognizes that they're not square dancing. And we're going to face off inside the Spartan zone with 1:49 remaining in the second period. Spartans on top, 3-0. And immediately Canfield's going to get tossed. Hendrickson will come in to take the draw. Face off. Skating out is Burge. He just misses the pass to Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking for the return pass, though. Now Bassano shot, and that is gloved down by the Windhawk goaltender, and we'll get a face-off inside the Windhawk zone. with 1:39 remaining in the second period.
Winona goaltenders are getting tested. JV put up 49 shots in the JV game. Varsity is not
already.
quite on pace for 49, but definitely in favor of the Spartans shot-wise.
Oh, Canfield, he it was off the skate of Hendrickson in the slot. Sean Daniels did a good job to avoid that, and he was grabbed, picked up there by Kazmar Zinski, or Dinsmore rather. He sends it into the zone. Down, playing catch with it, down into the corner. Windhawks finally gained possession of it, and they looked to break out, but kept in there by Daniels. He's having a heck of a game. Sean Daniels playing some stand-up defense for the Spartans tonight. And that one will be sent the length of the ice for icing, and we're going to face off inside the Windhawks zone yet again. 55.2 seconds remaining in the period. It'll be Kazmar Zinski and Gargolo and Daniels out for the Spartans. Faceoff just sits in the dot for a while. Nobody able to quite maintain possession. Now around for Gargolo. Gargolo rings it back. Daniels after it. Dug out. That one centering pass by Kazmar Zinski. Just off the mark for Gargolo. And now the Windhawks come the other direction. Intercepted there by Hodge. Sent into the zone by Kazmar Zinski. Windhawk goalie elects to come out and play it. And the Windhawks break out.
I think Winona had 2 or 3 offsides on that one.
Shot and a save by Colton Brandt. We'll get a face off inside the Spartan zone with 16.4 seconds remaining in the period. Your Spartans up 3-0. All right, Brady in for the draw. Controlled by Hagen, out to the point, kept in by the Windhawks. They send it in. Right, Brady lifts it up and out of play. And that'll be face-off inside the Spartan zone with 5 seconds remaining.
Would have liked him just see him take it back behind the net and eat the rest of the 4 seconds.
Boy, they really like to toss people in the circle. 1 second remaining. They'll eat it in the corner, and that'll do it for the second period. Your Spartans up 3-0 as we head into the third period against the Winona Windhawks here at Mayo Clinic Arena. And we'll get a quick word from our sponsors and some more senior videos. And we will see you back for the third period.
Flooring America, your flooring destination.
Whether you're looking for carpet, pre-finished wood,
ceramic tile, stone, laminates,
waterproof, luxury vinyl plank and tile.
Come to Hillers, 2909 South Broadway, where friends send friends.
My name is Jake Kirsch. I'm the Director of Performance here at ETS Rochester. We've been super fortunate to collaborate with Mayo Boys Hockey for the last 6 years since we came to town. We've served dozens of the athletes that came through that program that have gone on to do amazing things, and it's been awesome to facilitate their training and help set them up for success.
My greatest change has been my speed. I've gotten a lot quicker. I'm a goalie, so I get to the puck quicker. Overall, I just feel a lot more comfortable. I feel a lot stronger, more confident. Training at ETS is more like one-on-one with the coaches. In other places, it's normally just one coach and like 20 kids.
I feel like the coaches push us a lot more here than at like any other gym.
I'd say the atmosphere is more intense.
I like how we have our own sheet here at ETS, individualized for each person to help us get better at what we need to get better at.
Something that's super important with hockey players and the exposures they get throughout the year of always being on the ice and playing is taking care of their body. And we're super fortunate to be the ones helping keep their bodies resilient, strong, fast, so they can take the athleticism development that they've gotten with us and transfer it to the ice. So with hockey specifically, all the opportunity to play throughout the year where they're always on the ice takes a ton of wear and tear on their body. And so with us being able to individualize programs that are built out, whether they're in season, out of season, helps keep them fast, keep them strong, keep them resilient so they can handle the demands of sport.
Yeah, being here at ETS, really it feels like a family.
So from our team at ETS Rochester, we wish our Spartans good luck this year. Go dominate.
My name is Kellen Huey. I'm a right wing, number 16.
Fast. There was a game last year where I don't know if someone else got injured. Somebody came out of the lineup and we were making a really late adjustment. And I walked into the locker room and said, "Where's Kellen?" And he's in the shower. So I'm shouting from the outside of the shower. I said, "Hey, Kellen, you want to dress for varsity?" And he was already in the shower and he goes, "No." So I turned and walked out and found someone else. And no less than 3.5 minutes later, Kellen shows up on the bench. And we're like, "Kellen, we can only have 21 or 20 guys on the bench. We can't have 21. He goes, "But you said I could play." So we had to send him back, which was sort of a funny story. But I think he just said no, didn't think about it, and then came running because he wanted to play.
Probably beating Century this year. We haven't beat them in a long time, and it was just really nice to beat our crosstown rivals. It was a moment I've been waiting for a long time. So.
I think his positive, steady demeanor. He shows up all the time. Same attitude, resilient, steady. I think that's one of the traits that a lot of our team needs to improve. He's around and he does a good job at being calm through the storm.
Just don't be afraid to interact with the seniors and the juniors on the team. Getting to know everyone is really nice.
Yeah, I saw a video the other day of if anyone's ever seen the sport bandy, where they play on that giant hockey rink, and they always put these highlights of these rocket fast guys skating like the 100 yards. I don't even know how big that rink is, but it's enormous. He could kill people at that sport. Just go out there, skate as fast as he can.
I'm Jacob Canfield. I'm a captain and a senior forward, number 20.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Mean Guy? I don't know if I have one, but what I always will think of is he's one of those guys when the bad guy doesn't want to give him the puck, he's going to take it, and he's going to toll a cost on that guy. I love the sort of physical, nasty. I mean, he's not a big dude, but he generates leverage. He is strong. He's one of those guys that you kind of dancing on the edge of the cliff. You got to play hard. The best game, his best version of his game is intense, hard, right at the edge. And I think that at times the refs don't like him. I understand him. I think I say all this stuff, and he's also the one kid that I think that you would see first out of the locker room, high-fiving mites and squirts and younger guys. He's just, to me, he's just a hockey player. Like, our sport sometimes is rough and tough and tumble, and he's one of them.
One of my favorite hockey memories is last year, bus rides up to Duluth and playing up there. We got to spend 3 or 4 hours on a bus ride up there with just the guys, and got to play some games up there, and really nice rinks up there to play, and so it was fun.
I'll miss him because I totally understand Jacob. Jacob is one of those guys that his fire and compassion is what makes him great, or his passion, fire and passion, make him great. They're the same things that can hurt him at times. Having guys that are that intense are very rare, and they're very valuable to teams.
Always do the little things. Little things are very important when coming up to high school hockey, so make sure you get those down first.
In your pregame tune list, or whatever you kids call it now, maybe you should listen to Elsa sing Let It Go. Let It Go. And then maybe, and that's just my preference, no more tattoos. No more.
Welcome back, Spartan fans, to the third period. Your Spartans in the lead, 3-0 over the Winona Windhawks, as we're just about to start the third period. Of course, Mayo Spartans cannot rest on their laurels. I seem to remember a game, I believe it was the first game against Albert Lee, where we were in the same position, 3-0, headed into the third period, and somehow they came back to beat us. So got to keep the gas on the gas pedal for the Spartans, out shooting the Windhawks 26-7. And with this 3-0 lead heading into the third period here, we hope they can add to that, score a few more goals, and tally a few more points. So here we go for the face-off. In for the draw will be Jacob Canfield. He's with Hendrickson and Burge. Face-off controlled by the Windhawks. They send it into the zone. Fielded by Brandt. Brandt rings it around the boards. Ooh, taking a big check is Hendrickson. Down into the zone is Burge. He loses the handle on it. Picked up by the Windhawks. Canfield pokes it away from him. Hendrickson back up. He centers it. Just out the reach for Burge. Hagen threw it toward the net. That got blocked, and Daniels had to pick it up. Now Hagen spins around, up through the neutral zone, makes one man miss. Now takes a check as he just gets over the blue line. The Windhawks will control in their own zone. They go down back behind the goal line. Now coming up the far side boards. They chip it up. That one's poked away. It's a battle for it in the neutral zone. Hagen came up with it for a second. Now the Windhawks steal it right back. They get it into the Spartan zone. Off the boards, Gargolo picks it up. He has skated over the red line and into the Windhawk zone and dump it in deep. He gets his own pass, his own dump in. He's in the corner. Kaz Marzinski fighting with him. And the Windhawks dig it out. And they look up ice to break it out. Find a winger at the top of the circle, and it's out to the neutral zone, controlled now by the Spartans. Kaz Marzinski looking to make a play at the blue line to get it to Gargolo. Gargolo able to hold the zone somehow as the Windhawk lost the handle on the puck. Now the Windhawks regain control. They look to chip it out, and they'll get by Dinsmore's outstretched hand, and it'll go into the Spartan zone, picked up by the Windhawks behind the net. Knocked off the puck by Daniels, though, and he gains possession. He'll reverse course and go D to Dinsmore. Dinsmore looking up ice. He'll get it to Clark. Clark chips it into the zone. And the Windhawks chip it out through the neutral zone and back down into the Spartans' end. A little ping-pong game here between the two teams early. Ooh, that one hits a skate of Henry Kaluer and bounce out in a dangerous position. The Windhawk unable to take control of it. Wyatt Brady skates out in front of the net and out of the zone. He evades a couple of checks. Shot and a save by the Windhawk goaltender off Brady's attempt. And we'll get a face-off inside the Windhawk zone to the far side of the Windhawk goaltender. Out to take the draw, Theon Piddock. He's into the circle, and now he'll get tossed. I don't think that I've seen a Windhawk get tossed out of the circle.
Nope, I don't recall.
Spartans gain control into the slot, shot, and saved by the Windhawk goaltender off Theon Piddock's sharp angle shot. Long shot there by Hagen. That one's saved by the Windhawk goaltender. Kept in, though, by Hagen. Nice pass across the slot to Kellen Ewing. That just misses the mark, and so whistle as the net's knocked off its moorings. We're going to face off inside the Windhawk zone yet again. 29 shots now for the Spartans. 14-10 remaining in the third. Theon Piddock in for the draw. He's with Liam Birch and Kellen Huey. Hodge and Villarama at your points. Windhawks look to break it out. Kept in by Hodge. Sent into the corner and around by Liam Birch. Picked up by Theon Piddock. He centers it, and Liam Birch will bury it. Great pass by Fionn Pittock to pick it up off the back of the boards. Liam Birch sneaks down to the hash marks, and he'll score up and over the top of the...
I think that took a Spartan bounce off of the Zamboni doors.
Yeah, Fionn Pittock able to corral it, gives it right to Liam Birch in the slot. 4-0 Spartans. Nice to see that line picking up a point.
And I think that's his first varsity goal because the referees can't find the puck.
There we go. That must be his first goal, and that's fantastic. We both coach Liam, and he is a great kid, and we're happy to see him get his first varsity goal. Works hard, he's a good hockey player, and he's got a bright future. So now this back in action, Villarama looking up ice to Kalura. Kalura gets it over to Canfield. That's Hendrickson to Canfield. And that shot's up and over the top of the net. And it'll be fielded over by Daniels. Daniels looking to get it up ice to Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking for Canfield. They get it in low and apply some pressure. Winhawks retreat behind their own net, looking to come up far side. Birch steps in, looking to center it. Nobody home. Dinsmore keeps it in. And there's the announcement for Liam. Back to the point. Dinsmore with the shot. That redirect
nice redirect in front of the net by Ethan Daniels.
Nearly found the back of the net again. And Gargolov back behind his own net. No icing there. He'll skate it up through the neutral zone and looking to chip it in and able to block it and keep it in the zone. Winhawks looking to come out. They chip it out, and Bassano sends it back the other direction. And that is a check from behind, and that will get called. And
I see something on the ice. He lost his blade.
Lost his blade after he checked. I don't know if it was Daniels. He checked somebody from behind, and he's going to get a rough, and he's going to go to the box on one skate until he can get his blade back in his toque. And the Spartans will go on the power play here with 12:13 remaining in the third period, as number 17 puts the blade back in his skate.
We'll watch the replay on that while he
so this is
fixes
his second
skate.
rough, I think, of the game, number 17. Yeah, he just
got him from behind, yeah.
And then he loses his blade after that. So still looking at, I don't know, they can't quite fit it in. He's got one of his buddies over on the bench seeing if he can lend a hand. I think he got it sorted out. Now we'll come to the sin bin with 12:13 remaining in the third period. And he'll throw his helmet down in anger.
And that's number 17, Miles Brummer, who's leading the Winhawks in penalty minutes.
Does he have anything near Jacob Canfield's penalty minutes?
It's pretty close, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Canfield, I believe, was he's still top 5 for sure. And that puck comes all the way down into the Spartan end, collected there by Villarama. Joseph will skate it up and get it over to Ethan Daniels, who loses the handle on it and will get sent all the way back down into the Spartan zone. 1:10 remaining in the power play. Up to Canfield. He loses the handle on it. Now the Windhawks come the other direction. Shot and a save by Colton Brandt, his 8th of the game. And we'll get a face-off to the far side of the Spartan goaltender with 57 seconds remaining in the penalty to number 17 and our power play. Ethan Daniels is going to come in for the draw. He'll win it. Hodge chips it up into the boards. The scrum for it as they try to bury it into the corner. Picked up by Villarama. Skated out of his zone. Pursued by 2 Windhawks. He gains the line, puts on the brakes, looking for the point. Daniels cross ice. Long shot there. That just misses the mark. Villarama now down to Daniels. Daniels sends it in deep. Gargolo after it. Picked up by Daniels. Out to the point. Villarama walks the line. Shot. That one's wide. Kept in by Hagen. Hagen behind the net. Looking up top. The points have changed. Sean Daniels hops onto the ice. Long shot there. Glove save into the corner. Hodge holds the line. And now Winona will clear the knuckle puck all the way down, and that'll do it for the penalty to the Windhawks. And our power play expires. 10:07 remaining in the third. Up ice comes Jacob Canfield. Around his defender. Ooh, deflected. Shot and rebound. That one's up and nearly touches the ceiling, but still in play. And now the referee just takes another tumble. Different referee. He caught an edge.
He made it look graceful, though.
He did.
Kind of did a barrel roll and got back on his skates.
So Canfield sends it to Villarama, who looks for the stretch pass. Oh, and just misses.
Just in front of him.
The backhand of Ollie Birch, and it'll come all the way back down into the Spartan zone. Big scrum behind the net, finally picked up by Joseph Villarama. He'll ring it back. And Hodges passes off the mark to Brady, and that'll get sent and linked to the ice, and we'll get another icing. So behind the net, controlled by the Windhawks, out to the point. Step around one man, get it down into the corner low. Looking for the centering pass. That one's blocked. Now down into the corner. Bothered there in the corner by Daniels. Picked up there by Pittock. Pittock looks to reverse course, but gives it up to a Windhawk. Shot and a save by Colton Brandt. He'll cover up, and we'll get a face-off to the near side.
Yeah, those no look behind the back drop passes in our zone don't usually work out very well.
I would call it a low percentage play. Spartans looking to get it out of the zone. They get it up through the neutral zone. Now it's poked away by the Windhawks. They come right back down into the
Good
Spartan
stick by
zone.
Cash Marzinski.
He takes a big hit along the boards. Lucky to see him get up. He'll collect the puck and kind of bounce off his stick immediately. Pisano looking to get it up. Knocked down there in the neutral zone by Gargolo. He makes one-man miss. Now another shot. Score! Max Gargolo knocked it down right at the red line. Came into the zone, made a couple men miss. And he finds the upper corner, and it's 5-0 Spartans. And that'll be off 34 shots with 8:08 remaining in the third period. Spartans, another goal. And this time it's Max Gargolo. Now the Windhawks trying to break out of their zone again. That one's poked up and through the neutral zone. Hodge looking to collect it, but Windhawks pick it up. Long shot there, blocker saved by Brandt. Now on the half wall. Battle for it. Gets sent into the corner. Hodge with it. Sneak into the corner and pin it. Villarama adds some help. Sends his man to the ice, and Hendrickson skates it out. And looking to make a move right at the blue line. The Windhawks come right back the other direction. Daniels back for the Spartans. Get by him, but Birch with a great back check there. He lifts the stick and is able to get it out of harm's way. 7:09 remaining in the period. Windhawks looking to come right back down into the Spartan zone. That centering pass cleared by Dinsmore, and that's poked out to the neutral zone, but controlled by the Windhawks. The Windhawk defender falls down. So does Henry Kalura. So he toppled over him. And Windhawks control again as they look to get it into the Spartans' end. No, chip it up and into the zone. Pisano there with it. His pass off the mark. That one hits a skate. And now the Windhawks with an opportunity on the doorstep. Shot, save, rebound, goal.
Oh, just found the blocker side high.
So off the shot and the rebound, it'll go right over the top of the blocker of Colton Brandt, and it's 5-1 with 6:31 remaining in the third period. Face-off down into the Spartan zone again. Picked up by Birch. He takes a big hit. Sends it the length of the ice. Pittock after it. Now behind the net. And Birch knocks his man off the puck and sends it around the boards. Pisano keeping it in. Birch to Pisano. Pisano shot, sharp angle. Kellen Huey to retrieve. He takes a check in the corner. Now looking to break out are the Windhawks. They get it up ice. Gargolo getting slashed, no call. Number 17, I believe, has some anger management issues. Nice move again by Gargolo. He's wheeling and dealing again. Gets the blue line and then can't beat the fifth man. Villarama up to Kaz Marzinski. Kaz Marzinski turns on a dime, gets it back down into the zone. Ethan Daniels looking to keep it in. Villarama does so. His shot's just wide. Picked up by Kaz Marzinski behind the net. Looking for a streaking Ethan Daniels down the slot. Just behind him, and will go the length of the ice. 5 minutes remaining in the period. Long stretch pass there by Brandt. Finds Birch. His backhand drop pass to, I think that Daniels, was just off the mark, and the Windhawks collect it and looking to come back the other direction. Stretch pass off the mark, but it hit his skate, so no icing. Daniels looking to come up the near side to Hendrickson. He takes a check from behind, no call. D-to-D pass. And they get it back down into the Spartans' end. Daniels sends it around the boards. Picked up there by Hendrickson. Up to Canfield. Canfield over to Birch. Birch back to Hendrickson. Shot. Beautiful play. Just wide. Now, long shot there by Noah Hagan. That blocked. And that one's rung around the boards. Kept in there by Bassano. Off the skate of Hagan. And they come the other direction. Bassano back. Pins his guy and allows Hagan to pick up the puck. Long cross-ice pass, intercepted by 17. Shot and a blocker save. And Spartans looking to clear it. Still kept in. Long shot there. Stick save by Colton Brandt. Picked up by Bassano. 17 pleading his case that he was tripped. D-to-D pass for the Windhawks, looking up ice. They chip it into the zone. 17 delivers a blow to Hodge. Out to Brady. Brady skates it up over the blue line, makes one man miss, then another, then loses the handle on it. Clark able to pick it up. He'll send it around the boards to Daniels. Out to the point, long shot there, finds Brady, looking to do a wheeling dealing in the slot. Shot, redirect, and that one is covered up. And I think we're going to have a penalty.
Spartans are going to go on the power play.
And I'm not sure who this is on, but
number 17 is making his way to the box again.
This is his third, so he may be passing Gargolo now. This is his third penalty of the game?
Yeah.
Is there a rule on that now? If they get, what is it?
There is in USA hockey. I don't know if there is in high school hockey. USA hockey, if you get 4 penalties in a game, you're suspended the next game. Not sure what the rules are for high school hockey, though.
So he makes his third trip to the box, and he does not like that call, ladies and gentlemen. Nevertheless, 2 minutes in the sin bin, and Spartans on the power play with the remaining 2:53 in the period. Out to Villarama at the point. Down low. Pass into the slot. The backhander just misses the mark. Picked up by Canfield. Canfield back to Villarama. Villarama looking cross ice for Burge. Misses his stick on the redirect. Picked up by Hagan. Knocked off his stick. And the Windhawks get it out through the neutral zone. Canfield there to pick it up. Birch now gains the zone. It's poked away from him. Windhawks come the other direction. Send it into the Spartan zone, picked up by Villarama. Villarama backhand pass over to Birch, and Daniels, he gets it back over to Villarama as he's checked to the ground. Gargolo now with it. Out to the point. Long shot there by Hendrickson. Shot just sneaks by into the corner. Out to the point again. Over to Daniels. Long shot there, glove down by the Windhawks goaltender. We're going to face off to the far side of Winona's goalie. With 1:55 remaining in the third, 1:01 remaining in the period. That long shot there is cleared. And working around the net is Daniels. His pass off Gargolo's stick. Daniels back to Gargolo. Gargolo sends it cross ice there for Hendrickson. Hendrickson over the line. He looks to wheel and deal. He gets sent right into the boards as he blew a tire. And that one's out to the point. Sent back out. And the Spartans regroup. And Hagan gets it in. He'll reverse course. That puck That pass is intercepted, picked up by Hagan at the point. He's wheeling and dealing down low. Sent across the slot. Canfield looking for the pass back to Ollie Birch, and that one sent high and out of play. And they'll whistle that one dead with 44.2 seconds remaining in the period. Spartans looking to drive this one home. And after the first penalty to Wyatt Brady, they really haven't had any penalties the rest of the game. They've been mostly on the power play with the help of number 17 for the Winona. Fionn Piddock in for the draw. Win to the half wall. Kellen Huey sends it to the point. Sends it across to Piddock. That one's intercepted. And that'll get sent the length of the ice. And that'll be an icing.
Spartans will get their first win in their Savannah Banana jerseys, too.
The Savannah Bananas. They had an opportunity in the Fargo tournament. And here they are, home ice with 29.4 seconds remaining in the period. Oh, wow. An amazing turn of events as the Windhawk is tossed from the circle. Long shot there. Blocker save. 25 seconds, 24 seconds. They're going to streak up through the split the defense. Sean Daniels check from behind. Gets pinned to the boards. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some extracurriculars going on here. Seems that's the way the game's going. 6 seconds remain. And Daniels will just kind of hold on to it, pin it to the boards, take a couple checks. Pisano will get in on the action, and the referees come on in, say, boys, lighten up. Send them to the respective benches, and that'll do it. Your Mayo Spartans win this one 5-1 against the Winona Windhawks. Spartans back in action against Hastings tomorrow night. Hope to see you there. We'd like to thank everybody for watching. And drive safe. Those of you with your driver's license, drive safe.